All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Breaking the Base, episode 105. Uh, and we have here with us today co-host Ken.
Hello, everybody.
Madam B is going to stick this one out, but she's going to join us again on the second one, episode 106. And this video is Ken's idea. We want to talk about anticipated movies that he wanted to see for the first half of this year. And I'm going to let him talk, ride us on into it.
Oh, there is a lot of movies for the 2018 movie release year. And some are, like we're in the sci-fi department or, horror movies, something along those lines. Then there's kind of the other, just generic, everything is available. But man, there is a lot to go over. So hopefully we'll hit the highlights. I do have a list of the most anticipated movies. It's probably the top 20 movies I think they have. No, wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, about top 20, but we'll talk about that in a little bit in the end because a lot of them are ones I want to see. So coming out, let's see where we are already at. Second week of January. What do we got coming up that would be worthy of us watching in January? Maze Runner, The Death Cure.
Have you seen it? Have you seen the other ones?
Yes, I have actually watched the Maze Runner series. I read the books on Wiki, so I'm, obviously you miss a little bit in the, movie translation to book translation, but I mean, I've been entertained. It's been very interesting, and I saw the trailer come out this week. I think it was Monday or Sunday they released it. So that's gonna be coming out here actually no, I'm sorry, 2 weeks from now. That will come out. And there's there's a lot of different variant movies coming out, but nothing that just jumps out in January that just says, come watch me.
I kind of want to see Proud Mary, even though it looks like crap.
Oh, yeah. Proud Mary is another one.
I like Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah, but it's different. It's kind of like, I'm trying to think of kind of like a female Punisher, I guess. I'm not exactly sure the whole storyline up. I mean, I know there's the song.
I mean, I don't know, because we were watching this like, okay, the action looks cool, but you don't see her actually doing anything.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, to me, I would either watch that online or I would watch it as like a DVD rental or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it caught my eye, it got my attention. I'm like, that looks interesting. So, I would definitely watch it. I just probably would not go to the theater to see it.
Yeah.
But Maze Runner, definitely I'd like to see the wrap the series up. This should be the end of the series. I think this is the third movie. I know it was delayed a lot because the one of the main characters got messed up pretty bad in stunt acting. And they had to like delay everything for reshoots and everything so he could get back on his feet again. So
yeah.
We'll see what comes out. See how it comes out. I probably will go. We may have to set up a time to go see that one. That might be worthwhile to go watch in the theater this month.
And I know Insidious, the last key, is already out, but I do kind of want to see that because I did like the first two.
Now, my other half said she liked the Insidious series, so I won't see it. Maybe if you guys want to go see it, she'll go with you and go watch it. Hell, half the kids see that. Half the kids in my house love scary movies. I'm just not that guy, but
I know I shouldn't watch them, but I'm a dummy because when I watch them, I be getting scared and stuff. Freaking out.
You have your Whoopi with you?
Like,
I do. I'll admit, if I got a scary movie, I usually have my Whoopi with me. I got my little fuzzy blanket, and it's like, such a big baby.
It's like sometimes when you get hit, you don't feel that pain right then, but then later on the day, you're like, man, they kind of hurt. It's like I'm watching the movie. I'm not like creeped out or scared, but when I'm at the house and it get kind of quiet, and you're looking
you start doing that, and you're like, what was that?
You start looking at that one closet with the door slightly cracked.
Yep. Or if there's like a little storm going on, that window thing. And people laugh at that in the movies, but that's real. That is absolutely true. When you have something like that. Now I know where you used to work, and I know where some of the buildings I worked at were very similar to yours. And yeah, that environment.
Yeah.
No, that's creep factor 5 right there. Let's just say we had a giant warehouse, or let's go to a Sam's Club with no lights on, or maybe a few sporadic. and then you work in there, let's say maybe you're doing stocking or something, and they don't keep all the lights on. Now work in that environment, and then anything. I mean, it cement floors, everything echoes. You know, it could be nothing or it could be something. You never ever know.
Yeah.
And so that's what gives me the willies sometimes. I don't get scared like that, but you know, when you have that environment, you're always, your mind starts wondering, and it's absolutely true. Any little thing, the thing in the closet or the monster under your bed, you know, just think Chuck Norris will kill them all for you, though. That's what he does. That's what Chuck's good for, is killing them all. But, well, let's keep on trucking a little bit. Let's hit, excuse me, that's pretty much, January is almost over. There wasn't too much on at least Ken's book to go look at. We got February coming up. Now, February has definitely one of the movies I've been waiting for to see for about a year and a half now, since I saw the earliest trailer. Let's see here. Let's see if there's anything else I may have missed prior to that. For those 50 Shades of Grey people, the next movie comes out February 9th. If you're interested in that.
Seeing it.
I just want to I want to see the storyline continue. I haven't read the books. Everybody, yes, I've watched it. I'm a guy. I've had to watch the movie. Trust me, like a lot.
I watched the movie.
I didn't watch it because I wanted to.
Like, so, I don't think the movies are like bad. Like, the story to me actually is pretty interesting. It's an interesting concept.
It is an interesting concept. It has.
It's just some of the execution.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just. Well, I won't use that phrasing. It's a movie geared towards women who read that book and tried to put it into their vision to make money off of it. The story does have some merit to be interesting, but it has. I mean, I wouldn't have gone to the theater and seen it. I wouldn't have read the books. It's just something that I would have never jumped on.
I think it's there. I think for me, like me personally, I think like the whole 50 Shades of Grey should not have been a movie series. It should have been like one season, like one season. That's
it. That could have been perfect. That would have been. I mean, they couldn't have got. I mean, they did it to the movie theater because they just really wanted to suck up the money. But really, if they had, because they get the advertising dollars and all that stuff, but then they could have turned it right around and done a TV series, a 12, short season, 13 episodes. And they could have done that.
They had covered all the books.
And just whoop, all the way through it and been done with it. And
those, they got the same, they got sex in it and stuff, but we've seen TV shows.
No, heck, I was watching sci-fi and I heard a few choice words and I went, what? Am I watching the right channel? Just because. And it's after hours, I guess they're starting to get more relaxed. There wouldn't be a lot. I mean, it would be more, it could have been like an HBO series or, what's that? FX could have done it. They could have gotten away with it. But anyway, for those who are interested in 50 Shades Freed, that comes out February 9th. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Well, there's two movies that are coming out. One I definitely have to see in the theater, and we are going to set up a time to go see that.
Yes.
Black Panther's coming out February 16th. I can tell you, I read a note today in one of the many, many websites I look at during the daytime that the tickets went on Fandango for the opening day, sold out in record time. The fastest selling movie ticket to their record, I think, is what it is for Black Panther. That was like, wow.
Gosh.
I'm like, dang. But I mean, the trailer looks good. Yeah, I'm glad they're bringing out, I hate to say, I don't like to use the word obscure character, but they're bringing out a cool, interesting character from the Marvel Universe out there. And we know we're going to see him in Infinity War. We've already seen him briefly in the earlier series, the last two movies from the Avengers series. So very excited to see Black Panther. I am so stoked to go see it.
Yes.
The other one was a trailer we saw when we went to go see The Last Jedi for Early Man. The little cartoony looking characters and then all the crazy
the Wallace and Gromit guys.
Yeah, the Wallace Gromit style.
Yeah.
I want to I don't know if I want to see it in a theater, but I definitely it's a good comedy. It looks fun. I keep watching a trailer from time to time and it just cracks me up, and I like Wallace and Gromit, so I definitely think that would be an interesting movie to see when it comes out. There's one more.
Did you see the trailer with the movie Natalie Portman in?
Oh, the weird one?
Annihilation?
Yeah, I was trying to remember the name of the movie. I see it right here.
I want to see that.
I heard about this movie, had no idea what it was. I started doing some digging into it, and I was trying to read into the book series and try to understand where they're going to go with this. And I don't know. It may be one of those very complicated and takes a couple times to see movies, I think, is what's going to happen with this. Because I read it, and I would go back and read it again, and some of it would make a little bit of sense, but I don't know.
Because I know the trailer comes off as, yeah, they're going into this unknown region that's been dominated by this alien force, and they seemingly.
Well, you don't know what it doesn't even say alien force. It just says something. What is it? The Nexus, or the name of it is something, and everything in there is kind of changing.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to have to deal with like mutated animals, but I'm quite sure that's not going to be the main focus of them trying to survive.
No, it's some of it's mental, some of it's environmental, and how they deal with what's going on. But I mean, if you go to Wikipedia, I mean, if you're not going to read the books, go to Wikipedia, read it. It's going to take you a couple times, and even then, I'm still kind of baffled by it. But I don't know. I'm kind of borderlining on it right now. Maybe as we still got several weeks to go, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon quite yet for that movie. It does look interesting. I would like to kind of know a little bit more about the background of the books and kind of see if I can understand it a little bit better before I go see it in the theater or maybe even a DVD release.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm just not going to jump on that bandwagon for that one quite yet. But it did catch my attention. It definitely caught my attention. I'm just kind of a little leery on it right now.
Okay.
Was there another one? I was trying to see. I thought there was one more. Unfortunately, the one I looked at earlier today was all pictures and stuff, so I would catch onto the picture and it would remind me of the name of the movie, because some of them I just kind of whizzed through. But we may come back to February. I think there's one more in February that I wanted to talk about. March brings a few movies to us. Particularly, let me make sure I tell you right. Yeah,
okay. I got to go with the standout one. I can't hold it in. Tomb Raider. Bang.
That was my number 2. Pacific Rim Uprising was my number 1.
Yes, can't wait. I want to see that.
We got a lot of movies in March. Death Wish,
all right,
with Bruce Willis. Should be good.
I'm interested. I like Bruce Willis, but like with this Death Wish, it's starting to become like, I don't want to say repetitive with his performances, where he plays like an older gunman. Revenge. But Bruce Willis is I like when he does that role, he does it. He's good at it.
He can carry a good movie.
Yeah,
he can carry the movie. I don't remember watching the original with Charles Bronson in it, but I'm interested in watching it as a Bruce Willis movie. I can dig it.
Yeah.
One of my other ones I wanted to see is Red Sparrow.
What's that one about?
Red Sparrow is basically the Russian spy agency. They took the women. It's basically, think of Black Widow. That's what it is. Black Widow.
But okay.
Different actress, same concept.
Okay. And
something called Red Sparrows. But she gets involved and gets in there. And she gets obviously taken into the program, but she wants to get out. But it's her indoctrination into it, what's going on, what they've been doing. So if you were to think of Black Widow as a movie, just change Jennifer Lawrence to Scarlett Johansson.
You know what?
You got it.
Since they got Jennifer Lawrence in this, they shouldn't call it Red Sparrow. They should call it Mockingjay.
I think that was actually the real Russian program, but
okay.
I want to see that one. That looks interesting enough to maybe hit the theater for me on that one. Another one I think we saw at the Star Wars trailer was A Wrinkle in Time.
Yes, that's what I was just about to bring up. Are you interested in seeing that?
I don't know. I'm a little torn on that one too. because I don't know the book. I understand. I mean, I kind of read it, so I kind of understand it. I just don't know.
It seems to me, it seems like one of those movies where it was a good idea, but they just threw money at it.
I think they did, and I think they tried to throw a star cast in there, especially got Oprah Winfrey in it. Come on,
yeah.
You know they had to pay like $20 bazillion just to have her look at the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of one. That's one of my stomping points is her in it. Not saying she's a bad actress. I mean, I've seen her in other stuff, and I had no problem with it. But to me, just it looks like they just let's make a movie. Let's throw something out there so we can have it. Boom.
Because they got a lot of big name actors in it. Oprah.
There's a lot of big names in
Reese Witherspoon, Chris Pine, Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. So I don't know. Again, I'm gonna kind of put that one in my middle ground.
Yeah.
For A Wrinkle in Time. Tomb Raider definitely was on that list to go see. I would like to see how they re-image Tomb Raider.
Dude,
I think did we see a trailer in Star Wars? Or yeah, Star Wars. Didn't they do a Tomb Raider trailer in that one?
Yeah. That's the Tomb Raider that you saw is based off the rebooted game.
Okay, that's why I wanted, because I knew the character. I know there's something different about the character. So I'm definitely interested in checking that out. Pacific Rim,
great actress. And
I'm trying to remember some of the other movies she was in.
She was in A Light Between Oceans, Jason Bourne, the last Jason Bourne movie.
Okay, that's why she was
Ex Machina.
Okay, I know who it is. Ding. All right, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I knew she looked familiar. I didn't do a lot of digging, but it just kind of looked interesting to see how the reboot goes, because I like the first one, the last one with Angelina Jolie, but when they kind of went into the weird storylines and started dragging it on, I kind of lost interest, and I was like, man, please don't reboot it.
It was mostly the second movie.
Yeah, that second movie.
Let's just admit it. It was the second movie that kind of.
I mean, there was some of it was really cool, but then it was like, what?
It got. I mean, it got kind of. Because it took me like I was like, the first time I watched, I was like, I hate this movie. Then I watched it again. I'm like, it's not bad. It's not bad.
There's some parts, but it's really hard to do that suspension of disbelief in that movie in some parts. It just, I don't know. They were trying to go too mythological or whatever. It just, I don't know. I think they lost themselves in that movie, and that was kind of unfortunate. But we have a new movie. You can see Tomb Raider coming out March 16th. Wrinkle in Time coming out March 9th. Death Wish coming out March 2nd. Red Sparrow coming out March 2nd. So that'll be interesting to see how that weekend goes.
And 16th, not 16th, the 23rd, Pacific Rim.
That's going to be cool. Even if it's just Machines and Monsters, I'm going to the theater and seeing it. Because
I like John Boyega, but I hope he isn't just going to be like a ripoff of Idris Elba in the first one.
Exactly. I hope he does not pull that same role. I want something new and fresh.
And everything.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? Wait, didn't he blow up? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. That's not the same guy.
And I hope if those two main actors that was in the first film are in this one, the white dude and the Asian chick.
No.
I seriously hope they do a better job.
I don't think so. They're moving to a new crew. I mean, if I remember that trailer, it's actually a younger girl, I guess, who's kind of like what happened with what was the girl's name with in the Gypsy Rose? The girl who took over, the Asian girl who took over.
Yeah.
Kind of like her story of seeing the original character going through the early Jaeger program. This is going to be somewhere where the little girl sees it and has that dream and aspires and becomes one of the Jaeger pilots. Also,
it's actually one of the best parts of the first movie. That little girl was running, and the giant crab, the giant Mirelurk was crawling up.
And you're like, what?
That Mirelurk queen was chasing the little girl.
Yeah, it was crazy. But it looks good. Graphically, it looks good. I think they're going to have like I say that they said, we thought we were clean. We thought we were free. So they turned the machines that they used to defend themselves against each other. And then, of course, our boys show back up with the Rift and,
of course,
bring stuff. And everybody has to focus their energy again, not apart, but together again. So I think that's going to be the theme of that movie is we're going to see that big civil war kind of going on. And then everybody's like, oh, crap. Now we got to find something different. So, but it still looks cool. It's big monsters. It's big robots.
Monsters.
It should be. Oh, that bigger one is going to be way bigger. So that's going to be fun. Let's see what else is coming out.
I'm honestly going to say I do want to see the Sherlock Gnomes because because back in the day when Romeo and Juliet came out, I watched.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved that movie. It was great, and because I was about to bring them up because they come out the same. Unfortunately, they come out in the same weekend. So we know who's going to win that one. So you know who's going to win. I mean, it's going to be pretty obvious.
What about Ready Player One?
We must be looking at the same list.
Yes.
Probably a Movie Insider by some weird chance.
No, I'm on Wikipedia.
Oh, okay. I went the movie one. Yeah, Ready Player One is definitely. When I first saw it, I wasn't sure what to think about it, but then I read it, and I was like, "That's cool." And then I finally actually saw the preliminary trailer or the teaser. I said, and then I saw the trailer, and I said, "Sold." So they bring all those gaming worlds in there, and I mean, just everything. I mean, they had the.
It like I said,
there's so much in it.
Like to me, it feels like A Wrinkle in Time. It feels like a really good idea, but it looks like it just threw money at it. Just like they think that the visuals
are cool stuff
in the movie, and I don't want that.
That's hopefully that's not the case, but it doesn't hurt. But I think in this environment, that's not going to hurt it. I don't think that's going to hurt the movie. I think the human element of this movie, of them trying to resolve the mysteries and the corporations going after him. I mean, hopefully I'm not wrong, but I think it will be a good, solid story. And I think even though they're throwing all these, extra things out there, all these work, but that's actually part of the world. I mean, that's the whole concept of this thing. So really, to me, I don't think it's over cramming, but yes, we've already seen the Back to the Future car. We've seen some Transformers sneaking around in there. Gaming franchises for Midway, Pac-Man, all these things, they're in there. And yes, they're going to be toggling our minds to come watch it and see it. But I think in this particular movie, that will carry and add to the story. I don't think it's going to take away from the story.
I'm worried. It's like you get the rebooted Tron, and then you got something like Sucker Punch.
Yes, I kind of thought that the feel of it looked Sucker Punch style, but the storyline was very much the other. And I'm like, I'm kind of feeling it there.
I mean, like I said, I'm interested in seeing it. I just hope that it isn't just about the visuals. Yeah.
Don't let the visuals try to carry the story. Let the story carry it with the addition too.
Yeah. I'm actually interested in also seeing The Strangers Pray at Night, because I did go to the movies to see the first Strangers. And as much as I thought the main characters were dumbasses because of their decisions, the whole, I think what makes it such a good concept is that stuff like that could really happen.
Oh, yeah. There's some really crazy stuff that could possibly happen from that. But hopefully they don't just try to slam.
Don't let the cat get away.
Slam another movie in there and just, try to roll off the first one real fast and actually keep some good story with it. All right.
That's about it for me.
All right. See, that was April. No, I'm sorry. That was March. April. Let's see if there's anything good. New Mutants. Borderline. Rampage. Oh, Super Troopers 2.
I'm on the fence about Rampage.
I have seen the trailer. I have seen The Rock in it, although I do like Dwayne Johnson. I think they're going to end up doing the same thing they did with that bad review of Baywatch.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to happen with Rampage.
Yeah.
I just see it. I see it coming. And I would hope not. I mean, most people don't even know what Rampage is anyway.
If it was somehow these creatures just, to me, it feels like if it remained a mystery as to how they just got monstrous and everything, and they just all of a sudden started attacking, that feels like it would be a better story because now it's like it's going to focus more on. I'm not saying The Rock should not be in the movie, but the way the movie is set up is he's going to be taking most of the focus from the monsters.
Well, he's going to be he's the trainer of the monkey,
And I'm
the
like,
killer ape. You know, he knows them. He has a personal relationship in this case. You know, this is going to be his care and concern about that gorilla being exposed to the whatever that was that happened, and you know, becomes this big giant monster ape. And you know, you could see his care and concern for the character. And you know, in the game, you don't know who they are. You just go out and blast them. You know, you're trying to get rid of them.
I mean, like I said, that's like the thing about it. I can understand. This is how I feel. They should kind of took it somewhat in the Godzilla / Cloverfield way, where, okay, if The Rock is there in that city and he's there with his family, and you show the entire movie from his perspective, but the entire time these monsters are just laying waste to the city.
Yeah.
That would have been better. But
he just happens to be a person they chose to follow in a circumstance of this thing happening.
Yes, that seemed like it would have been a lot better. But I can't fully judge the movie because
save the day or whatever it is you need to do. You know,
because when you're playing the Rampage games, you get to choose which one of these monsters you play as, and that's all it is. They're just destroying the city.
Yeah, how fast can you blow the city? Get rid of it. So, I don't know. I will not see that one in the theater. I can guarantee I will not see that one in the theater.
I kind of want to, but it's like, please don't be don't let it be another Mummy.
I don't know. If somebody gave me tickets to go see it, I'd probably go see it. But if I had to go on my own, no, I'm not happening.
I'm about to drag you with me, man.
I don't know about seeing that movie. I have my moments. I'm really feeling it.
I would say the monsters look cool though.
They do look good. They do look good. I mean, I remember playing the video game all the time, but I'm just trying to put my into that movie, and it's just not enough for me. Let's see. What we talked? We said Super Troopers 2, which is one I want to see. Although the first part of it is the best part of the whole movie, but I just think it's funny. It was just something different. Cloverfield 2017. It's now it used to be called The God Particle, and now it's just generically called Cloverfield 2017 because they don't know what to do with it, or at least title it. I mean, of course, it's all about mystery and what's going on. If you watch the last Cloverfield, they kind of left you hanging. You know, what's going on? What's really going on? You through the movie, you still have no idea what's going on until at the very end, and you're still kind of like, what? And then the lady decides to make her choice, and then that's it. So now we have the third part of that series coming out here.
It's actually part of Cloverfield? God Particle?
That was actually what the title was supposed to be.
Gosh.
How weird, huh?
I guess now we're making trilogies with movies that are don't have nothing to do with each other, but they just got the same name and the same title.
It's just weird.
Okay. I like Cloverfield. I thought it was a pretty cool take on the giant monster. I did like 10 Cloverfield Lane. Thought it was pretty cool. I guess.
They're trying. Well, I mean, it's weird because it's just like, well, that one was about a big giant monster. This one was like alien invasion. And so now Cloverfield 2017, aka the God Particle, it's like, what?
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna lie. Zhang Ziyi is in this movie, and that's actually making me want to kind of watch it because I like her.
We'll find out. April 20th for those who are interested in that one. Rampage, Super Troopers, Cloverfield all hit on the same day. Let's see who wins. I tell you, Rampage have run up really good, but we'll see what happens with that one. I'm kind of like, we'll see.
Now I guess this is going to what's going on in May, and they did us a great service in allowing this movie to come out early this month.
They accelerated
Avengers. Yep, Infinity War. Avengers Infinity War.
Heck yes. I cannot wait.
That is going to be
Avengers Infinity War is going to be phenomenal.
Oh, they got other great ones too. Oh, snaps! Deadpool 2 come out. Slender Man comes out.
That's
and
Deadpool. Deadpool is in June right now because they don't want to compete. They don't want to compete. They moved Deadpool's date.
Okay.
They don't want to compete with Star Wars, which is the other big release in May. May 25th. For those who are Star Wars nerds, May 25th, 1977 is when A New Hope came out. So guess what? May 25th, 2018, Solo: A Star Wars Story comes out. I will go see it in the theater. I will keep an open mind. I will hope that they do justice to the Star Wars franchise. And I'll leave it at that.
I will say
I'm not reading any spoilers about it. I'm not reading any, other than some, basic traffic coming out about it.
I probably won't. I'm not going to read anything. The dude.
I mean, I kind of kept up a little bit.
The dude that's supposed to play him, I actually think he's a pretty good cast. And they got
Heinrich. That's right, Heinrich.
Yeah, I watched him. I seen him in that movie, Beautiful Creatures. I thought he did a great job.
Oh, okay, all right.
They got.
I had to go look at it.
Emilia Clarke in here.
Emilia Clarke's in it. Woody Harrelson's in it. Danny Glover's son, Donald Glover's in there.
Is that his son?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I want to see Slender Man.
I was going to bring that up for you, specifically for you.
I've seen Zach play that game, and the game is creepy, really creepy. And
the character creepy.
Hopefully, the movie does. I don't want the movie to be like a psychological thriller.
It's going to have to be.
I want them to be, because it kind of commercial kind of makes it seem like it's a psychological thriller. But I want him, Slender Man, to be in a movie, and I want to see him be badass.
The whole catch with that Slenderman thing is a lot of just, it's kind of like Sasquatch, but with more sightings.
Mm-hmm.
And it just builds that up. And that's what that whole Slenderman storyline feeds on. So I think the movie will be very close. If they really want to step it up, the movie needs to be more physical than, psychological.
Yeah.
To really make it worth an effort. Because when I saw that, the School of Amazing Kids, I can't think of the whole title.
Wait, you talking about that one lady and hers?
Eva Green.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And the creatures that were in there that you couldn't see, but only the kid could see.
Yeah.
Those reminded me of the Slenderman character when I saw him. I was like, oh, they got little Slendermans everywhere. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I would expect a Slenderman to be like, but we'll see.
Yeah,
but yes.
I'm interested in seeing it. And hopefully, if they do actually have the character reveal, and hopefully, because, they did have an incident where the two girls did.
Yes, they did, unfortunately.
And hopefully that it's not like that. Like,
I certainly hope not. I would really. That was awful to begin with. Some of these people taking this as serious as they were, and that unfortunate girl's death because of that. I don't know. It's not my genre of movie. I could see people going to it because of that reason, and drawn to it. We'll leave it open. You can go see it. And then you can tell me about it, because I'm not going to go see it.
Outside of that, I hope that they can do something with it, because it was a pretty good scary movie. Lights Out was actually a pretty good scary movie. The Babadook was a scary movie, and also It Follows. So I hope if they do land a grand slam for a horror movie this year, the Slender Man one would be it.
You hoping that's it, huh? We still got a couple months more to talk about. You never know what we might run into.
All right, let's
so that was May. We'll wrap up with June. We'll do the first 6 months and kind of wrap up a little bit chatting about some other stuff. But Deadpool 2, definitely happening.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely happening. Can't wait.
Are you interested in seeing Ocean's 8?
Yes.
Because I haven't seen any of the Ocean movies.
Oh, this should be okay, Ocean 8. Yeah, Ocean 11 is good. I like the series. It's a remake, but Oceans 11, 12, and 13, So I'm very interested. That was an all-male crew for the most part. This is going to be an all-female crew, but they have a lot of people in this movie. I mean,
some big names.
We got Kate Blanchett, Anne Hathaway, Helen Bonham Carter, Rihanna, Sandra Bullock,
Mindy Kaling.
Some more.
Mindy Kaling.
Yep.
Sarah Paulson. She played Kelly on The Office.
Okay. I sounded familiar. I just couldn't place the name. But, I mean, you have a very good crew in this movie, much like Ocean's 11 was. I saw the trailer and the teasers for it. I'm very interested. I think it's going to be interesting to see how the movie plays, and I think I will definitely go see it in the theater. Definitely.
Okay.
Also, The Incredibles 2.
Highly
so excited to see
it. Highly anticipated.
Don't wear your cape to see the movie, though.
Please. I hope, man. I hope this one is better than the first. Love the first one.
I love the first one. Where's my super suit? Why do you need it? Love that movie. One of my favorites from the newer style movies. And it should be good. Should be good. In fact, I was like, we know they got the baby. I was trying to see if there was anything else in there that was Samuel Jackson. All right.
I want to see more action too in this one. Like more like family-based action.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the first one did tell a really good story. Not gonna lie. But I do want to see a bit more action in this one too, especially with the family dynamic.
Yes. Now they got all in Flash and mom and dad and the baby. The baby's going to be the interesting one of the bunch.
Yes.
I mean, just from the commercial alone, the baby's got like all kind of powers where they were only limited to like one or two amongst themselves. The baby's got all kind of stuff going on.
I want to ask, do you think they did a great job? It's a good idea for them to pick up almost where this where the last movie ended, or should they kind of had a time jump where they're a little bit older?
No, I think it's going to be great just running right into it, because the first movie, they were all kind of apart. They weren't really a family. You know, the whole thing was them growing together as a family. And now that's going to be at least, we're going to figure 9 months. Well, no, the baby was born right at the end of the movie. So, even if it's just a year or year and a half down the road, per se, just a little bit of time, just to get the baby so where the baby would be reasonably walking or, kind of learning its own way.
Yeah.
I think it'll work great. I would like to see, because that means they're going to have to carry on their superpowers and do their normal stuff, plus be taking care of a superpower kid who just seems to be not able to control their stuff. So yeah, I see a lot of good comedy. I see a lot of interesting fun to see what they'll do with the movie, because it's like superheroes dealing with real life and the real world,
Yeah,
but it's animated.
Because I'm sitting here, I was thinking about it a while back, and I was like, well, I guess the best possible way they can go is at this point, they're older, and the kids are now having to deal with more adult-oriented things. Jack is now a young teen, or in his 10 or something. And because they're older now, and more influences are starting to come into their lives, and that help break up the family dynamic and stuff like that. I mean, I guess it's kind of cliche.
Yeah, that's what happens in a lot of movies. That would be part 3 anyway.
Yeah.
If they ever did a part 3, depending on how part 2 goes. But I mean, it's been how long since the original? Like 10 years? Hell, it's probably been more than that.
That's crazy. I mean, if there was one movie that had needed a sequel, it was this one.
Yeah, right off the bat. But I mean, they waited so long. But you got to remember, all these animated movies are not like done overnight. I mean, they take years and years and years and years of animation. Even using computer, it still takes years of animation. Like all the Tim Burton movies, the animated like Nightmare Before Christmas. That was like 8 years of filming.
I didn't know that.
Because it's stop motion is, movies are 30 frames per second. So you have 30 movements to do in every 1 second times 60 seconds. So you put all that together. Every time you move, everything you move in there is one picture is 1 second. So every time you stack all those pictures together and take it, that's why the movie he has is so fluid, because instead of doing like every 5 seconds, like the old cheesy Christmas ones, it takes years to do that. And it's just mind blowing to realize how much time is consumed into doing those still animation movies and claymation movies. It's a lot of work.
Okay, I can get with that. I kind of seen some of the making for Coraline, and I was like, for the character models, like what was it? For like her face alone, they had like I think 5,000 pieces.
Well, they have every word, they have a mouth and word for every syllable, to make their teeth move right. And I mean, it's just ridiculously the talent beyond amazing. The patience, you have to have patience to do those, but the quality of the picture and how well memorable Nightmare Before Christmas is timeless. It's timeless, just like those Christmas movies with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Bumble and all. Those movies are hell, they're like 50 years old. No, 40 years old. No, they're about 50 years old because they're older than me, and they're timeless. Every year they play them. It's just like you watch it fresh for the new every time you see it because you only watch it once a year.
Yeah.
And it's timeless. It's timeless. We can talk about all that stuff in another one. That'd be a good subject too.
Did you
Jurassic World?
Because I was going to say Jurassic World. That's about the
Jurassic World. We saw it in the theater when we saw Star Wars, so we're like, did we just watch the entire movie in 5 seconds? I don't know. Hopefully there's something in between the exploding island and the dinosaurs running over people.
I think they did a disservice bringing back those main names. Honestly, I like Chris Pratt, and I like Bryce Dallas Howard. I did like their characters in the first Jurassic World.
That's what they did in the first one, or Jurassic Park. They brought them back in the second movie.
The way they should have did it was they should have did it where some people found the island and then stuff happens and they're stuck on the island and they're trying to survive. That's the best way I can say it. Not
Jurassic World 2?
I mean, not nobody that's like already dealt with it. Like Jeff Goldblum, what the hell is he doing in this movie?
He's got a cameo. That's it. He's not going to be any major player in it. They just brought him back because he needed to say something.
And Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, they better have a really good reason. I understand that they said they're going to the island to I guess get the animals off the island because they're
going back to try to save them before the island blows up because they deserve to live because they're dinosaurs.
But like, did they really have to bring those characters? I mean, you can go easily get you some animal hunters, and like, why do you need them?
Jurassic Park, Dark World. Come on, give me something original. You gave me some really cool new dinosaurs. Which I think the hybrid dinosaur would have been creepy enough as it was.
I think we're actually going to see some more new dinosaurs too.
I'm pretty sure we are because I think there was 1 or 2 in the trailer. But I don't know. Maybe theater, maybe, or maybe like after a couple weeks when I don't have anything to do one weekend.
I am going to go to the theaters to see it because it seemed like one of those movies. Going to need that surround system.
Well, yeah, I will not disagree with you on that one because when I saw Jurassic Park for the first time in the theater, I was blown away because I like the thought of just seeing dinosaurs walking would be just wow. And then when you saw the movie and the scale of you were just like, wow.
Yeah.
It just that whole beginning scene where he was looking and then Laura Dern's talking and then he grabs her head and turns her to the side. And then she's like, and you're like, and you feel that way. I mean, I remember that whole scene, just seeing that very beginning, just wow. And that was very early good CGI, not the hokey Jar Jar Binks stuff.
I just hope they don't put the Jurassic Park tropes in it.
They're going to. They're going to.
I don't want to know about the whole evil organization that's trying to exploit them. I don't want the whole themes about how humanity should let these animals live. I definitely don't want to see nothing about no little kids.
There's got to be a little kid in there somewhere. There is a little kid in it. There is. He was in a trailer. He's in the pod.
Remember?
So you just ruined that whole movie. I'm not going to go see it now.
Oh my gosh!
You just pretty much just went Jurassic Park all over again with better budget.
They better have a good reason for bringing. Like I said, I like their character, those two characters. In Jurassic World, it made sense for them to be there. But
well, of course, you know that you had to have the.
And I guess Chris Pratt's character, I can understand him coming back too.
Well, he's a dino expert.
Yeah, who's actually
she ran the island until everything went to crap. So I mean, it makes sense why they're there. Just like the old man came back in the first movie to save his island. It was his dream. That's still one of the most tragic music pieces because you know the story when you hear the music. After you've seen the movie, you understand the music. And he's sad, and you're like, oh man, you know, the guy just wanted to share dinosaurs with people, and then nature just took over and did its thing. You know, you weren't supposed to mess with nature. That's the whole point. Leave it alone. They were gone for a reason. Leave it be. You know, he just had a dream. All he wanted to do was his dream, and it got completely destroyed. All these people died because of it.
Well, I'm not going to say they died because of his dream. They died because of that fat guy.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you know, greed.
Corporate
greed.
Yeah. So, yes, I guess that's it. Guys, in the comment section below, let us know what movies that you're just highly anticipating for the first half of 2018, because you heard what me and Ken talked about and what we wanted to see and what we hope they're going to come from what we wanted to see. But anyways, yeah, just let us know in the comment section below. Also, be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and a notification button to get the best of what's going on the Narik Chase channel. And be sure to join us on our second half, which we're going to be shooting in about another 10 minutes. So we'll catch you guys later. Narik and crew out.